Hi, I'm Jen Fakaya, Assistant Editor at the Catholic Courier, and I'm here today with my son John, and we are going to make homemade soft pretzels, and I am going to tell you the connection between pretzels and Lent. Okay, the first thing we need to do is make the dough, and we need to get our yeast active. So what I have is a packet of dry active yeast. I have 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and I have a tablespoon of sugar, and I have water that should be between 110 and 115 degrees. And then we have to let it bloom for about 5 minutes. I think it's looking good because it's foaming on top. That means it's happy and it's ready to make some dough. You want to put the butter in, Jen? I'll put a little bit of this is 4.5 cups of flour, but I'm going to do a little bit at a time. Go ahead. Good. Start out mixing slow. And as it incorporates, you can go up a little bit faster. All right, we have our dough ball. Everything is incorporated. I'm just gonna work it just a little bit, just to get it into a nice shape. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to oil the bottom and sides of this bowl. And then we're gonna let the dough rise in here for at least an hour. It needs to double in size. So it's doubled in size, and we are going to start cutting it. Cut that in half. So we just kind of work from the middle and out. Yep, like that. So one twist, second twist, and then you bring them back. So the twist that you see in a traditional pretzel is reminiscent of how people used to pray centuries ago, and that was by crossing their arms in front of them like this. So putting the twist in the pretzel is reminiscent of prayer. At one time, the rules for Lenten abstinence were a lot more strict than what they are now. You couldn't eat meat all throughout Lent. There was an Italian monk in the 600s who had very simple ingredients. And he had some flour, and he had some yeast, sugar, salt, and water, and he brought all of that together and made it into a dough, and that's how we got the soft pretzels. Okay, so now we have to give the pretzels a bath in baking soda, which is the traditional way of making them, but I'm also going to add some non-diastatic malt powder. So both of these things are for flavor and texture, and the non-diastatic malt powder is going to help with browning and crispiness. So we're only going to put them in this mixture for maybe 30 seconds, a minute tops, and then we're going to put them right back on the oiled tray that they came from. All right, so we have actually been baking these pretzels for about 15 minutes, and they look really, really good. And so as soon as they're cool to the touch, then they're all set to eat.